Monday night, the Wildcats won their game 93-38 against Texas Southern University. After the win, Arizona unveiled their 2021 Final Four banner. Adia Barnes and her team hope that this is the first of many banners that will hang in the rafters here at McKale Center.
It's awesome. I think because there isn't another one, so it's always great when you're the first of something. Just like when I came here as a player, we were awful my first year, and then we got better, and then we were the first to make history. So we always talk in our program about leaving a legacy. So those are the things we want to do, and I think unfortunately, it's not a championship banner, so that kind of stings a little bit. But it's a tremendous accomplishment, and it's something that our players did, and so it's really cool to see. Hopefully before my career is over, we'll have more banners.
I mean, it's sad to see like some of the teammates, Ari, Trinity, that aren't here anymore. But I mean, I think it just shows the hard work and how. I mean, I think we should be back there this year, honestly. Sorry, I lost my voice. Honestly, but I mean, it's exciting just to see that and know that we were there, but also that we have unfinished business. Like Adia said, we lost with 6 seconds left. So I think that's something that should be in the back of our heads, have a chip on our shoulder.
No, yeah, for sure. It's definitely a reminder why I came here. Adia says it all the time. They were very good last year, but this year she thinks we're even better. So I think just going out there, playing with a chip on our shoulder, and just knowing that we can do even more. And more than Final Four is a championship, so.
Cate Reese was a big part of last year's team and is off to a hot start this season, already having won Pac-12 Player of the Week. Reese and Coach Barnes tell us how the senior has improved.
She's our go-to player right now. Offensively, she's playing at a high level. She's playing like an All-American. She's shooting the three. She's defending well. I mean, you guys remember, Cate couldn't defend her first couple years. She struggled. Now she's defending. She's even defending guards sometimes. She's improved tremendously. She's worked her butt off. And I'm just proud of the level she's playing at, the confidence, but her efficiency. I mean, if you look right now, 5 for 8, 5 for 5 from the free throw line. She didn't hit her threes tonight, but she's been shooting the three, but a double-double, and she's only played 13 minutes. So she's playing really well for us. Yeah, but we need her to maintain that for us to be successful.
I was just waiting for the shot to go up, and I was going and getting rebounds. I think I'm just being aggressive. Honestly, my teammates are finding me. I think that's what it is right now. I think one of the main things is boxing out. We definitely need to work on that, especially when we play bigger teams and going into the Thanksgiving tournament coming up. We definitely need to work on that. I think our rotations need to be a little better too, but I mean, it's only our third game. We're still working on that. There's still some chemistry stuff that we got to work on. So I think that those are the main takeaways. Running back in transition, I think especially with a fast team like them, it kind of showed that we don't really do that as well as we need to be. So I think those are a couple of things that we need to work on this week before Friday.
I thought I saw growth in individual people. I thought Maddie got out in the passing lanes, had some deflections. I thought Nettie did. But then we did struggle with transition defense. A lot of times they were leaking out, and we weren't really matched up, and we weren't guarding someone. We don't guard our own man in transition, but I think just not communicating on that. Have to get more disciplined in different areas, which we aren't with certain groups. Now, I sometimes have to not be so critical because when our starters are in, we're able to do those things, but they also know the system. They've been here for multiple years. It's just sometimes with certain lineups, we just aren't able to get things done, and it's a combination of things. But, I want to give people experience, and so I let a lot of people play through different mistakes because we need to do that. But we have to improve. We got to box out better. We can't be in a game and have 19 assists, 16 turnovers. That's not what we do. That's not a ratio that I really like. So just have to get better. But glad we won. And, this time of year there's a lot of upsets. So you win the games you're supposed to, but sometimes that's challenging. Especially, I think one of the biggest challenges is we had a really big win a couple of days ago, and then you turn around. So we've seen that's happened to us before. A couple of years ago, we would have probably lost this game. We saw that a couple of years ago with the Cal situation. So you don't want to get too high or too low and be steady, and that's what we're working on, becoming that team that can do that. Everybody brings something different, and I think that's what's exciting. So I'm just excited to see how the puzzle comes together and see us just get better. Because right now, we're in November. We usually stink in November. And then we're better in December. We're not usually good. We don't get better till January. because our process takes a long time, like our angles and our rotation. So we're better now than we were last year, offensively and defensively, sharing the ball. A couple times tonight, people were forcing, because I think when you come off of a really big win and it was the small rotation, it's normal for a player then the next game to kind of try to press because you're trying to earn minutes. And I get that process because I was a player, but like I don't want people to feel that pressure. We're supposed to have fun and you take open shots. So we talked about not taking contested shots. And I think our team does a really good job of listening. And, I think sometimes I don't realize that it's not a selfish thing, so we're not a selfish team. It's just a wanting to get yourself in the game and do good. And I get that, and I don't mind that the want to do well. So I think we're doing the right stuff.